Weichert Realtors Southern Coast video training resource, and today we are going into SkySlope. I'm going to show you how to do a pending cover sheet. So let's start by signing into SkySlope. And if you can't remember how to get here, guys, please remember, go to Weichert Works, click on links, and then click on SkySlope. Okay? But when you sign in, your screen should look something like this. You've already created the transaction and put the address in, and you've uploaded your contract and all your buyer rep and your copy of the earnest money. You went through the whole checklist, and all you got left now is the pending cover sheet. So this is how simple it will be. You're going to start by clicking on digital signatures. Then I want you to click on template right here. See it? So let's click on template. Now if you're using Chrome like me, it might be zoomed in a little bit to where you can't see the actual bottom to go to the next page of templates. Here you can see it, but a lot of times what will happen is your computer will be at 100%. This is what it looks like at 100%. You see, you can't see the next page. So let me just show you. You click on these three dots, and you're going to click on the zoom here and just lower it to 80%. And then you should be able to scroll down and see the second page. Not that you need it in this video, but just so you're aware. Now let's go ahead and click on the pending cover sheet, create an envelope. From here, you should have a list of that property you just added, and it should say something along as pending, and you just should select it. Now for me, because I don't have one, just for test purposes, I'm going to hit no property, but I want you to make sure that you're picking your property here that this cover sheet is for, okay? So after you get through with this, the next screen should be the document screen. Where the left side it shows documents you're going to upload, and the right side shows templates. Since we are in templates, you don't need to do anything because it's already on the right. You see that? It already has it. You can remove it, but then you will be starting over. So just don't do anything here other than click next. Now from here is the recipient page. Left side are the people you want to sign. Right side showing who's actually going to be signing. And in this case, it's only going to be you. So you is already selected, as you can see. All you have to do at this point is just hit next. Now it's going to load up the document, and it's already got all the fields, all the boxes, the check boxes already set. So you don't even have to scroll down like I'm doing. I'm just doing it to show you. All I want you to do is hit send. Go ahead and put your property address in. Hit send for signatures. And now it's going to ask you immediately to sign now. I want you to click sign now. Now you should go ahead and pick any of these. It doesn't matter because it's just a formality there, okay? From here, you're going to fill this out completely. You can see I can click in any one of these boxes. Now as a good rule of thumb, I would suggest filling this entire thing out, hit next. And just keep hitting next as you're filling it out, and do it in this order. That way, when you're done, you won't be clicking this thing forever like this to get it to submit. If you do decide to fill it all out first and then you just want to do these clicks, you can. That's fine. But I want to highlight a few things, okay? Make sure you have all of this top portion filled out, number one. Also, over here, home warranty, yes or no. You know, if it's a no, everything underneath this is not necessary, okay? Other than the waiver. If it's a no and you have a waiver, then it should be yes. If this is no, this is yes. Everything else here shouldn't be worried about. CO 100, yes or no. And then, of course, it depends on who's ordering it. Excuse me. Is the buyer side going to be ordering it? Is the seller side going to be ordering it? Now, if it's us and we're on the buyer side, then typically the transaction department will be ordering it. Okay? And, of course, if it is no, then you should have waiver being yes. Okay? Same thing with this home inspection. If it is yes, you have the buyer side, then you're going to put the date that it's needed by right there. Transaction department to order it, and no. Now if it is no, then you need waiver yes. Okay? Now over here, very important as well, the attorney information. Very important. I want you to try to ensure you have all this contact information. Now obviously if you have the buyer and you don't have the seller, you're not going to have this other information, and that's fine. Just the seller's name is good to go, but you still need their attorney, and you obviously know the agent on the other side that you can talk to. So let's fill this out completely. The lender on the loan, all of that information. Source of client, is this a company generated lead? You know, is this one of your SOIs, a sphere of influence of your own? Did you get it from an open house? You know, put down in there where they came from. If it's company generated lead, we want to know. You know, but for your records as well, just be honest with you. And you have the notes section in here too. So you can put some notes. Say for instance you do have a little bit of a challenge getting a hold of the attorney over here, and you know you got appointments coming up, you have to get this done. So you're going to make sure you're going to put in this note that I will be emailing you the other side's attorney as soon as I can find out. And when you do find out, you need to make sure that you are emailing your transaction coordinator at the transaction department at southern-coast.com. Okay? So make sure you get all that done. But you fill all this out. You keep clicking on next until you get to the end, and it asks you to submit. And when you hit submit, because you picked your property, this document will be sitting in the document section of your property. So typically what I would do at this point is just go to my search and type in the first number of the address and go straight into it from there. Okay? So that's just a quick show of how this is done. If you have any questions, please reach out to your management team. Thank you for watching the video, and as always, I will see you next time.